Thanks for joining us. I'm John Dupree.
And I'm Emily Flores. It's good to be with you. On Utah's Capitol Hill, a protest organized by LGBTQ students. They're calling on legislators to do a better job supporting their community.
They also want answers from the representative who spearheaded a rewrite of a bill meant to stop licensed therapists from trying to change sexual orientations or gender identities of minors.
ABC4's Brittany Johnson was at that protest tonight and joins us now in studio. Brittany, did the student activists get the answers they were hoping for?
Not tonight, Emily. During tonight's protest, activists met briefly with Representative Carrie-Ann Lisenby. The two sides didn't see eye to eye, but both sides are open to future dialogue. Holding photos of his husband, married for 5 years, together for 27, Tom Meyer is here to support LGBTQ students from the University of Utah.
I'm glad to be able to be an older person saying, hey, it's okay.
These student activists came to the Capitol to protest and show their opposition to a rewrite of a bill meant to ban licensed therapists from trying to change the sexual orientations or gender identities of minors. House Bill 399 is sponsored by Representative Carrie-Ann Lisenby. Activists say if the substitution version is passed, it wouldn't protect the youth from conversion therapy dangers.
Conversion therapy is basically a torture method to strip LGBT youth of all humanity and all authenticity. That is not what we want. The substitute would have actually protected conversion therapists in its language. It also actually excluded transgender Utahns completely from its language. So that is something I certainly do not support. We cross the finish line together or nobody crosses at all.
Other bills that have to do with or include LGBTQ rights this legislative session are a hate crimes bill, still making its way through the session, and two vital records bills that have to do with legally changing genders. Both were tabled.
There's been great laws that have been introduced, great bills that have been introduced, but have not been enacted and have not passed. And so we need to work on that.
It definitely, there's been some bittersweetness to it, for sure.
Hope is exactly what keeps this nation going. Hope, I think, is the fundamental principle of this nation. And so if we don't keep hope, then there's nothing left for us. And it's always important to be hopeful because this is not the end.
Well, there's a troubling footnote to this story, we find out. Representative Lisenby says she and her family are experiencing hate, and they've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, what's some insight on this then, Brittany?
All right, so this all started when she introduced the substitution bill.
Okay.
Around the same time, the Associated Press, they dug up some of her past comments on Facebook, saying she was wondering if living a homosexual lifestyle would cause individuals to choose to commit suicide. She also wrote a 1970s era experiment using electric shocks to change sexual orientation, saying it was horrifying, but it should not be considered torture. So I tried to ask her about those comments today. John, you were at the Capitol.
Yeah.
I was trying to ask her all day. I didn't hear back from her. I sent her text, emails, called her, but we did receive a statement from the Speaker of the House. He says, in part, since then, she and now her family have suffered an onslaught of vitriol. She remains focused on the final week of this legislative session and is willing to continue to work together with stakeholders over the interim on this legislation. So definitely something we'll be following
Yes, indeed.
for a while now.
It's getting hotter.
Right, and if there's anyone to keep following it, it's Brittany.
All
Thank
right.
you so much
Thanks,
for your work.
guys.
Thank you.